Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. For today's What If, I am going to again create a two-star solar system. But this time, I am going to show what it looks like from Earth. Now you can see to do this, I am replacing Jupiter. I am going to replace Jupiter with another star. Hope it's going to be a star that's not going to cause too much trouble. It's Proxima Centauri, relatively small. I'm doing that by intention, but because it is still more massive than Jupiter, it will have an effect on the solar system. Primarily that mass impacts gravity, it will tug some of the objects toward it. It'll definitely tug the sun toward it because Jupiter does influence the sun. They slowly tug the point of rotation is outside, just outside of the sun. So you can imagine something more massive as it relates to Proxima Centauri and Jupiter. It's going to start moving the sun. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to see what a two-star solar system would look like from Earth. I think for another video down the line, I'm going to use a larger star. But again, for this one, I'm really trying not to create a very unattainable situation. I still want some order in the solar system, and right now I'm just giving it a chance to enter its rotation around the sun. And you can see the sun now slowly moving toward it, which causes everything else to move toward it. And you see some of the planets or some of the astronomical objects reacting to Proxima Centauri because, again, it's more massive. So some of them are no longer rotating around the sun at that particular moment. This is all pretty fascinating stuff. And as I mentioned in other videos, this is why you don't want a two-star solar system. Now, I know people like Star Wars and we want to be Tatooine, but in this particular case, we don't want to be Tatooine. We still have some order, and let's go to Earth and see what the two-star solar system would look like from the surface. I know this isn't really how it would look, but but this does give some idea of what it would look like in the sky. You can see me trying to look for it. There's Proxima Centauri. There's the sun. Now you can see the sun is much larger, which is accurate because the sun is closer to us. And Proxima Centauri would be further out because Jupiter is pretty far. Jupiter is very far. And in this particular case, because of the star, we will be able to see it. And now I'm just checking to make sure, let's say, what it would look like in the morning. It's not as dramatic as Star Wars. But if you think about it, if both of the stars were that large in the sky, we would have a whole host of problems. Maybe we turn out into a desert world. I don't know, but if it's a desert world, it probably wouldn't have any life. And you can see again the sun and Proxima Centauri, what they would look like in the sky. I think another video down the line I might pick another star and see what it looks like. But yes, it's not as dramatic as it is in Star Wars. But that is why a two-star solar system would be fascinating. Okay? So now what I'm doing is I'm beginning to do, well, not necessarily a grand tour. I know that's a Dragon Ball joke, but I'm really trying to do is just to see how Proxima Centauri is affecting the solar system. I'm really just checking to make sure if Mercury is still the closest planet. And I think in this video I also thought about seeing what it would look like the sun and Proxima Centauri would look like from Mercury. But if you think about it, the sun would be larger and Proxima Centauri would probably be would be smaller. So ultimately, I decided not to do it. I just wanted to make sure to see how it's affecting the solar system. And you can see it is having an effect, which is why it's probably safe to say that two-star solar systems, while everybody wants to be Star Wars, well, not everybody, but want to live like in, well, not everybody want to live in Star Wars, but it would be fascinating. It probably isn't a good idea to be living in a two-star solar system. Well, anyway, that's the what if. I will turn everything back to normal. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again.